वीरेंद्र कुमार सकलेचा, वीरेंद्र कुमार सकलेचा, वीरेंद्र कुमार सकलेचा व सुंदरलाल पटवा सकलेचा 1978 से 1980, 1978, 1977, 1980 से 1980 सुंदरलाल पटवा, वीरेंद्र कुमार सकलेचा, वीरेंद्र कुमार सकलेचा, वीरेंद्र कुमार सकलेचा 1977 से 1980, सुंदरलाल पटवा 1980 से 1980, राष्ट्रपति शासन 18 फरवरी 1880, 18 फरवरी 1980 से 1980 से 8 जून 1980, 8 जून 1980, 18 फरवरी 1980 से 8 जून 1980, 18 फरवरी 1980 से 18 फरवरी 1980।
Hello everyone, we have to discuss about that Indian polity. I am Lakshmikant.
18 फरवरी 1980 से 8 जून 1980। श्री एच.एस. कामत, श्री कार्य का मुख्य सचिव, उनका मुख्य सचिव मध्य प्रदेश के मुख्य सचिव एच.एस. कामत।
Chapter number 1, Historical background. The British come to India in 1600 as the traders in the forms of the East India Company, and which had the exclusive rights of the trading in India under the charter granted by the Queen Elizabeth in 1765. The company, which till now had the poorly and trading functions and obtains the Diwani and rights over the revenue and civil justice of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. This started its career as other territorial powers in 1858. In the back of the spoil and the mutiny, the British crowns and assured the direct and responsibilities for the governance of India. This rule continued until India was granted independence on August 15, 1947. With independence come to need of other constitution as suggested by the M.N. Roe, the pioneers of communist movement in India in 1934. The Constitution's Assembly was formed for this purpose in 1946, and on the January 26, 1950, the Constitution came into the being. However, various features of the Indian Constitution and polities and have their the root in the British rules. There are the certain event in the British rule and that laid down the legal frameworks and for the organization and functionings of government and administrations in British India, and thus the event and have the greatly influences our constitutions and the polity, and they are explained here in the chronological order. The Company Rule 1773 and 1858 Regulating Act 1773. This act is of the great constitutional importance, and as other it was the first steps taken by the British government to control and regulate the affairs of the East India Company in India. It recognized for the first time the political and the administrative functions of the company, and it laid the foundation of central administrations in India. Features of the act: it is designed the governors of Bengal as the Governor Generals of Bengal, and created an executive council of 4 members to assist him. The first such the Governor General was Lord Baron Hastings. It made the governors of Bombay and Madras presidencies subordinated to the Governor General of Bengal, and unlike the earlier when the 3 presidencies and were independent of one another. Virat. It is provided for established of other Supreme Court and Kolkata. 1774 comprising of 1 Chief Justice and 3 other judges. It is prohibited the servants of the company and from the engaging in any private trades or accepting the present or the bribes from the natives, and it is the strengthened the control of the British government over the companies, and by the requesting the code of the directors and governing bodies of companies, and to the report on its the revenue, civil and the military affairs in India. Its India Act of 1784 in the bit and to the rectified the defect of the Regulating Act of 1773, and the British Parliament passed the Amending Act of 1781, also known as the Act of the Settlements, and the next important act was the Its India Act of 1784. Features of the Act: It is distinguished between the commercial and political functions of the company. It is allowed the code of the directors to manage the commercial affairs and but the create other new body and called the board of control to manage the political affairs, and thus it's the established the system of double government. It empowered the board of control and to the supervise and the direct all operations and of the civil and the military government or revenue of the British possessions in India. Thus, the act was significant for two reasons, and first, the companies and territories in India were for the first time and called the British possessions in India, and second, the British government was giving the supreme court over company affairs and its the administrations in India. Charter Act of 1833. This act was the final step towards the centralizations in British India. Features of the act: it is made the governors generals of Bengal as the Governor General of India and vested in him all civil and military powers. Thus, the act created and for the first time a government of India. Government of India Government of India and having the authority and over the entire territorials and areas possessed by the British in India. Lord William Bentinck and was the first Governor General of India. It is the deprived the Governor of the Bombay and the Madras of the legislatives powers. The Governor General of the India was the giving exclusive legislative powers for the entire British India. The laws made under the previous act and were called as the regulations and bylaws and made under this act and were the called as Case Act. It ended and the activities and of the East India companies and as other councils bodies and which is become other poorly administrative bodies. It is provided that the company and territories and in the India and were hold by it in trust and for his majesty his heir and successor. The Charter Act of the 1833 attempted to introduce a system of open competitions and for the selections of civil servants and started and that the Indians should not be debarred from the holding any place office and in employment under the company, and however this the provision was negated after the oppositions and from the Code of Directors. Charter Act of 1853. This was the last of the series of the Charter Act passed by the British Parliament and between the 1793 and 1853 and it was the significant constitution landmark. Features of Act: it is separated and for the first times and the legislative and executive functions of the Governor General's Council, and it is provided for additions of 6 new members and called the legislative councils and to the councils and in others the word. It established a separated Governor General's and Legislative Council and which came to be the known as the Indian Central Legislative Councils, and this the legislative wings and of the councils function as the mini parliament and adopting the same procedures and as the British Parliament, and thus the legislative and for the first time was treated and as the special function of the government requiring special machinery and special process. It is introduced and opens competition system of selection and recruiting of civil servants. The convenient and civil services and was thus the through and open to the Indian also. According the Macaulay Committee and the Committee on the Indian Civil Services and was appointed in 1854. It extended the company rule and allowed it to retain the possessions of Indian territories on trust for the British crowns, and but it did not the specific any the particulars period, and unlike the previous charters This was the clear indications and that the company and rule and could be the terminated at any the times the parliament liked. It introduced and for the first time and local representations and in the Indian Central Legislative Councils and of the 6 new legislative members of the Governor General's Councils. 4 members were appointed by the local provision government of Madras, Bombay, Bengals and Agra. The Crown Rule 1858 and 1947, the Government of India Act of 1858. The significant act was the enacted in the back of the revolt of the 1857 and also the known as the First World War Independence or the Sepoy Military. The act known as the Act for the Good Governance of India established the East India Company. East India Company transferred and the powers of the government and territories and revenues to the British crowns. Features of the act: it is provided that Indian henceforth as was to be the government and by in the name of the Her Majesty, and it is the changes the designations of the Governor Generals of India to that of Viceroy of India. Viceroy was the direct representative of the British Crown in India, and Lord Canning thus becomes the first Viceroy of India. It is ended the system of the double government by abolishing the Board of Control and Court of Directors. It is created a new office create किया था and Secretary of the State and for India clean vested with the complete authority and control over the Indian administration. The Secretary of State was the member हुआ करता था of the British cabinet का and was representative ultimately to the British Parliament के लिए. It is established in the 15th members Council of India के जो थे to assist करते थे the security of state for India and the council was the advisory body. The Secretary of State was made the Chairman of the Council. It is the constituted the Secretary of State in Council and as the body corporated and capable of the sharings and being shored in India and in England. The Act of 1858 was the however the largely confined and to the improvement of the administrative machinery by which the Indian government and was to be the supervised and controlled in England, and it did not after in any the substantials and way the system of governments and that the prevailed in India. Indian Council Act of 1861 and 1892 and 1909. After the Great Revolt of 1857, the British government and felt the necessary of seeking the corporations of the Indian in the administrations of the country. In pursuance of this policy of the association and 3 Act were the enacted and by the British Parliament in 1861 and 1892 and 1909. The Indian Council Act of the 1861 is in the importance landmark in the constitutional and the political history of India. Features of the Act of 1861: it made at the beginning of the representative institution by the associating Indians with the lay making process, and if thus provided that the viceroy and should the nominated some Indians as non-officials member of his expanded councils in 1862. Lord Canning the then viceroy and nominated 3 Indians to his legislative councils, the Raja of Banaras and the Maharaja of Patiala and Sir Dinkar Rao.